Have you ever wondered what really happens to your property when you're no longer around? When someone passes away, their property can take many different paths. It's not just about who gets what, but also about how the process unfolds. In this video, we're going to dive into the various outcomes that can occur when someone dies and what that means for their loved ones behind. Death can be a difficult topic to talk about, but it's essential to understand what happens to our assets when we're gone. Without a clear plan, things can get complicated quickly, leading to confusion, conflict, and even financial loss. That's why it's crucial to have a solid understanding of the different scenarios that can play out when someone dies, and how to prepare for them. So let's get started on this important journey. When you have a will, you get to decide who inherits your property and how it's distributed. This is the most straightforward way to ensure your wishes are respected after you're gone. In most cases, your executor will follow the instructions outlined in your will, making sure your assets are divided according to your desires. Having a will allows you to name beneficiaries for specific assets like your home, car, or investments. You can also designate guardians for any minor children and even leave behind a letter of intent explaining your decisions. Of course, not everyone has a will, and that's where things can get tricky. Even with a will, the probate process can be lengthy and costly, but with that one, it's even more complicated. That's why it's essential to have a clear understanding of your state's laws regarding inheritance. Dying without a will means that the state gets to decide who inherits your property and how it's distributed. This could lead to some unexpected outcomes, as the laws of your state will dictate who gets what and how much. In most states, the spouse is first in line to inherit, followed by children, then other relatives. But the specifics can vary significantly, and the process can be drawn out, leading to frustration and conflict among family members. Beyond wills, there's another way to manage your property after death: trusts. A trust allows you to transfer ownership of your asset to a separate entity, which can then distribute them according to your wishes. One of the key benefits of a trust is that it can help avoid probate, saving your loved ones time, money, and stress. Trust can also provide more flexibility in how your assets are distributed. You can even help protect them from creditors. When it comes to jointly owned property, the rules are a little bit different. If you own a property with someone else, like a spouse or a business partner, what happens to it when you die? Typically, the surviving owner will inherit the entire property, regardless of the ownership structure. However, there are some exceptions, and the specifics can vary depending on the type of joint ownership and the laws of your state. But what about creditors? Can they come after your property after you're gone? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. When someone dies, their estate becomes responsible for paying off any outstanding debts. This can be a significant concern, especially if you have a substantial amount of debt, or if you've co-signed loans with someone else. That's why it's essential to have a clear plan in place for managing your debts and protecting your assets from creditors. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Having a clear plan in place for your property after death is crucial. Whether it's through a will, trust, or other means, understanding how your assets will be distributed can bring peace of mind and to help avoid conflict among your loved ones. Planning for a property distribution after death might not be the most exciting topic, but it's an essential part of responsible estate planning. By understanding the different scenarios that can play out, you can take control of your legacy and ensure your wishes are respected. Thanks for watching, and we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are your thoughts on property inheritance, and have you taken steps to plan for your own estate? Don't forget to check out our other videos for more information on estate planning and how to protect your assets for generations to come.